drink honey brew mead with a winch on each arm?
Is someone there?
That takes care of that.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me. Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune. Mm-hmm.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. Yes? Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. All right then.
Somebody help!
Wow, that was a frightening experience. The Nords should really consider burning their dead. Although granted it would make opening urns a lot more harrowing. Well, if I was a coward, the last place I'd be is out here, although I do my best to avoid combat whenever necessary. For instance, that treasure over there? All yours. Those bones won't be needing it. Yes, the markets in Sovngarde must be awfully expensive given how desperate they are to take their possessions with them. The name's Ramarin, professional adventurer, bladebinder, and grave robber. It's right there in the word. I summon and bind blades and weapons from oblivion. I was always good with a sword and bow and always too lazy to carry them. Learning how to conjure the weapons I need solved that dilemma. That's where the knife ears come in handy. Or was it crocodile lips? Toad skin? I can never forget these infernal nicknames the humans give us. What I'm trying to say is that high elves are born with an affinity for magic. A head start, if you will, in the skill of hand-waggling. No, I can't compare to them. Unless by illusion you mean hiding a dagger in my sleeve. Not unless by alteration you mean covering my nose around beggars, or by destruction you mean what time does to love. I consider myself more of a blacksmith. Oblivion is my forge and conjuration my hammer. Not quite. These are actually a cheap imitation, woven and enchanted to look like their more esteemed counterpart. The point is to convince naive patrons the enchantments were performed by a master. They are not. Well, consider the fact that bandits are twice as naive as the average customer looks. Thus, one ruse leads to another. Not that these robes are only good for conjuring a story. The enchantment is far from spectacular, but on occasion it does help me conserve magicka. That makes it sound so sinister, like some place you buy fur coats made from Khajiit pelts. Nothing was hurt in the sewing of this robe. Well, maybe the college's reputation. Well, I know a guy, a real master of mimicry. Robes from Winterhold, fake scimitars from Hammerfell, there is nothing this craftsman can't replicate. Well, except a personality. Well, I was going to go for something more subtle, like a wyvern mounting a cliff racer, but I thought that people might misinterpret the analogy. And besides, there wasn't enough room on my groin to begin with, so I decided to paint my face instead. A dash under the eyes helps with the glare. So does a hood. Well, in some parts of Tamriel, war paint is seen as a tribal mark for warriors. In others, it can be a family crest, an artistic splash, or just too much makeup. Of course, excessive makeup is traditionally a sign you will service wealthy nobles for gold. And before you ask, my price is 100 septims and no kissing on the mouth. Okay, maybe once or twice, but no tongue. Hey, I didn't study warpaint application for 10 years at the Lathander School in Chaindal to be mocked by an amateur. Good day. At least that's what I'd say if I didn't think whiskers were a compliment, which they are. Oh, I'm serious about a lot of things. In fact, I'm absolutely dedicated to not taking life seriously. I do. They're tall, punctual, and have good posture. Yes, but so is the Empire. The Stormcloaks are the only ones who come late to the party. But what they lack in punctuality, they make up for with surliness. Well, for starters, traveling light makes it easy to flee. Not that I would advocate running from a fight. No, best to back away slowly until your friends intervene. That's always been my strategy for brawls. The problem is, I never have enough companions to make it worthwhile. Ever seen an elf juggle 3 axes while conjuring a 4th? Tie a cherry stem into a knot with their tongue? Now that's magic. Now, if you mean spells and things, that I'm afraid requires more than being born with your ears pointed skyward. That requires, studying. Let's go. Ever heard of the arena? If they ever made a competition out of eating elsewhere fondue, I'd be grand champion. And a skooma addict. The gods gave you 2 hands and you used them both for your weapon. The gods gave me 10 fingers, but I never seem to use more than one. Is this what you want?
ready for your table.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower
Take
price,
home
look
Windhelm's
elsewhere.
finest and freshest produce today.
It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea what you're speaking of. Fine. Here, take this. You have what you came for. Now leave. Take a look. Thank you for your custom.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time. You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
Assorted wares and tools you just can't live without. Come and see for yourself. Buying and selling a wide range of assorted goods. The best selection in Windhelm.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right. Psh, ungrateful milk drinker.
Wow, that's some really heavy armor you got there. If it was any bigger, it'd be wearing you.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
Okay. Ready to get moving? All right. So, what's the plan? Okay.
then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need. I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times. Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. Until next time.
Do you know my father? He's really important. He even talks to the Jarl sometimes. His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever. Bye.
You know, I am so tired of being mistaken for Ulfric's Stormcloak.